ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Agricultureinformation.com, I like to welcome the speaker. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Agricultureinformation.com, I like to welcome the speaker, Dr. Nagarajappa Adivappar, who will be speaking on the topic Problems and Prospects of Arecanut. Who will be speaking on the topic Problems and Prospects of Arecanut. I now request the speaker to begin his talk.
Yes, ma'am.
I now request the speaker to begin his talk. I now request the speaker to begin his talk. Now request the speaker to begin his talk. Now request the speaker to begin his talk.
Can I start, madam? Can I start, madam? Can I start, madam? Hello? Can I start, madam? Can I start, madam? Hello? Can I start,
Yes, sir, you can start.
Yeah, some disturbance is there, madam. Hello? Hello?
So now you speak, sir, it's clear.
Yeah, now it's okay. Good evening to one and all. Today, the topic is problems and prospects of Arecanut cultivation. First of all, I congratulate our Vadammalai Media Group for organizing such a good webinar and so many talks they have already organized. And as you know, this is very important commercial crop of India, and it is being grown in the world around 0.9 million hectare in an 0.9 million hectare with the production of 1.22 million tons. Whereas in India, it is being cultivated in 7.31 lakh hectare with the production of 13.52 lakh tons. Commercially, it is being cultivated in southern states, namely Karnataka, Kerala, even Tamil Nadu, and northeast Assam and West Bengal also. Nowadays, it is being extended to middle part of the India also. You can see here the area and production. It has been almost within 3 years, it has been doubled in Karnataka as well as in India. But major concern is that the productivity is very low. When you compare with other Asian countries, the productivity is very low. In India, it is around 1.7 ton, whereas in Nepal, it is around 3.5 tons. Almost double yield they are getting compared to India. But major problems are biotic stresses, that is disease, even pest also sometimes, and abiotic stresses like high rainfall. From the last 3 years, we are receiving very high rainfall in Malnad and coastal belts. Apart from this fluctuation in the market price of the Arecanut, that is also a direct concern. Sometimes it may go up to 80,000 rupees per quintal processed nut, I am speaking. Even today, it is around 40 to 45, 46,000 based on the grade. And one more problem is it is being extended, cultivation also being extended to unsuitable areas. And one more problem is labor problem, because age-old gardens and spraying and harvesting, it's laborious, and their cost is also very high. As far as prospects are concerned, well-established research and developmental organizations are there in India with respect to plantation crops, more particularly Arecanut Central Plantation Crop Research Institute, Kasargod. Apart from that, state agriculture universities like ours, Keladi, Shivappa University of Agriculture and Horticulture Sciences. And Arecanut growers' income level is a bit high compared to other crops. Apart from this, a strong cooperative network, CAMCO, MAMCOs, TUMCOs, and OPCOs, a lot of cooperative organizers are involved in Arecanut marketing and enhanced area production and productivity. If you see, within 10 years, almost the area has been doubled. And lot of demand for value-added products. I will show what are the important value-added products prepared from Arecanut and part of the palm. It requires very congenial climate, abundant rainfall, and well-distributed rainfall. Temperature may be around 14 to 36 degrees centigrade, almost a tropical condition it lacks, and up to 1,000-meter altitude it will grow. Whereas soil is concerned, almost neutral pH soil, 6 to 7, and lateritic soils
Rajni, you're there? Hello? Rajni? You can hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
The speaker is logging in again. He's telling suddenly it went away.
Okay.
Sulla. Speaker side. It's not there. It's not the one.
Dr. Nagarajappa?
Yeah, just it's connecting, madam.
Okay, please share your screen.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Camera, sir.
ಆಯ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Visible, madam?
Visible, sir. Put it in a.
Yeah.
Continue, sir.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, just I was telling about climatic conditions and soil. It requires well-drained and lateritic red loam soils with the high organic matter content, and pH should be around 6 to 7, that is neutral pH. Lot of varieties are there. So many, namely Sumangala, Srimangala, Swarnamangala, Mohit Nagar, Mangala, Shatamangala, and this Maidan local, Tirthahari local, SES1, and two dwarf varieties have been released, two dwarf hybrids rather, released from Central Plantation Crop Research Regional Station Vitla, that is VTLH1 and VTLH2. Apart from this, many local types are there. With respect to raising of planting material, we have, this is basically cross-pollinated crop and monoecious in nature. And commercially, it is propagated by nuts only. Tissue culture, a lot of experiments have been conducted, and commercially it is not being followed as of now. In future, we don't know, a lot of due to advancement in the science, some other methods we may follow. And mother palm, the ideal palm, whatever the nuts we are selecting, the mother palm age should be around 20 to 30 years, and it should be regular bearer, early bearer, and it should have more than 10 leaves, well opened leaves, and each bunch should have 350 to 400 nuts per palm per year, and it is free from pests and diseases. Such type of palms have to be selected for selection of nuts. You can see here the ideal palms. You can see the bunches, and well-filled bunches have to be selected. Earlier, they are following two types of nursery, primary nursery and secondary nursery. Due to labor shortage and germination percent is also less in primary nursery. Now, farmers are directly going for polybag nurseries. Here, you can get up to 95% germination. So that polybag nursery is preferred over this seedbed nursery. Here, you can select the around 6 to 9 inch size polybags having thickness of around 250 gauge, and soil mixture should be 7:3:2 soil, FIM and sand, and daily watering is required based on the climatic conditions, and we have to provide 50 to 75% shade during growth period so that you can get very good germination. For planting of the seedlings, ideal seedlings have to be selected. Ideal seedlings, the important characters of ideal seedlings are age of the palm should be around 1 to 1.5 year old, and it should have 6 or more leaves, and height of the palm may be around 90 centimeter, and there should not be any pest or disease in the seedlings. And polybag nursery preferred because for long distance transportation, very easily it can be taken without any damage. You can see here the different stages. Sprouted nut transfer to the polybag, when 2-leaf stage and 5-leaf stage palms are ready for transplantation. You can see here our nursery. We are also raising a lot of Arecanut seedlings, yearly around 10 to 15,000 of seedlings we are raising in our university nursery. And recommended spacing is 2.7 meter into 2.7 meter, that is 9 feet by 9 feet. Whenever you are going for mixed crops or other multi-stored cropping system, bit wider spacing may be adopted. in dwarf cultivars or dwarf hybrids, 2.2 meter into 2.2 meter, that is 7 feet around is ideal. For planting, the depth of the planting should be 90 cubic centimeter in coastal and Malnad belts, whereas in the Maidan belts, it may be around 60 cubic centimeter, and you can plant at the depth of 45 centimeter, so that you can establish a nice garden. If the soil pit size is less, means a lot of problems are associated with the pit size. That's why we have to follow the recommended spacing. You can see here ideal planting in Maidan parts, 60 cubic feet, and it will be planted at the depth of 45 centimeter. You can see here well-established young garden. And rainy season, during monsoon season, we have to plant the seedlings, palms, so that watering and other care will be minimized. And proper drainage has to be taken care, otherwise palm growth will be affected. It becomes stunted, and it also affects the yielding capacity of the palm. That's why proper drainage is required. We can see here in Malnad belts and coastal areas, proper drainage has to be ensured. And in initial year, the returns are very low because the bearing will start after 5 to 6 years. Hence, it has to be concentrated on growing other crops. And moreover, you have to utilize the natural resources. Approximately only 60% of the sunlight will be harvested by the adult palm. Apart from that, 65% of the garden area is not effectively utilized. Hence, you can utilize these natural resources for raising of other crops. You can see here a lot of mixed or intercrops being cultivated in Arecanut. You can see the pepper, here banana, cocoa, and cardamom. All are highly remunerative, and it will add extra income to the farming community, as our Honorable Prime Minister wanted to increase the income of the farmers by manifold. You can see here, you can increase the income of the farm by 2 times or 3 times. You can see here Arecanut plus acid lime, Arecanut and coffee, Arecanut and ginger, turmeric, and papaya. Also in Maidan belts, you can grow papaya, even drumstick, and other vegetable crops also. In different parts of Karnataka and other states, a lot of research has been conducted with respect to raising of different crops, Arecanut plus black pepper and cocoa, or Arecanut, banana, and acid lime. Like different cropping systems have been studied. With respect to nutrient management, it requires around 100 grams of nitrogen, 40 grams of phosphorus, and 140 grams of potash. This can be given in 2 splits, before monsoon and after monsoon. Apart from this, 25 tons of FOM is required per hectare. This recommendation will be given for more than 4 years old palm. And as far as micronutrients are concerned, based on the soil test results, micronutrient recommendation will be taken care. You can see here the method of application of fertilizer. Nowadays, because of paucity of labors, farmers are unable to apply like this. They can put once a year, they can make small holes in north, south, or east, west, so that they can reduce the cost of application of the fertilizer. To cover the entire garden, some cover crops or green manure crops can be grown, so that you can ensure no weed growth and nutrient status will be maintained. Some of the important cover crops or green manure crops are mimosa, Stylosanthus, and Calapogonium pueria. Apart from this, even Dolichos bean can be grown, cowpea can be grown in Maidan parts. In high rainfall areas, these pulse crops are not possible. As far as irrigation is concerned, it requires around 16 to 20 liters per day per palm through drip irrigation. And advocates drainage facility has to be given. Already I mentioned that. And as far as harvesting is concerned, it will start bearing after 6th year of planting. And different grades of Arecanut have been formed, and it will be processed into different forms. In our area, almost they are getting 8 quintals per acre, means 15 quintals processed nut. At present, 40,000 approximately. If you take the 40,000 rupees per quintal, 8 quintal means 3.2 lakh they are getting gross income. And this will be processed into different forms: chali, red supari, milk supari, scented. Different types of Arecanuts have been processed. The important steps are, after harvesting the nuts, they will dehusk either manually or through machines. Then they will boil in the particular solvent for 2 to 3 hours. Then they will be dried for 6 to 7 days in open condition. You can see here different steps of processing. After harvesting, they will remove the husk manually. Nowadays, a lot of machines have been evolved. They can use also Arecanut dehusker and dehusk the nuts. After dehusk nuts, it will be boiled in particular solution, that is choguru. Then it will be dried for 6 to 7 days in open sun. Nowadays, lot of demand for value-added products. Areca tea, it is also prepared from one of our young entrepreneur from Shivamogga district only. His business is more than 400 crore. And a lot of Arecanut plates are being manufactured. They are also being exported to different countries. Nowadays, we are much liking about environmental friendly products. These are all environment friendly products. Caps are being sold, spoons, plates, soaps, even Areca. This is also acts against diabetes. A lot of value-added products, and you might have gone through the literature also. A lot of products like bulletproof jackets are also being prepared from Arecanut. That is also in the process. And a lot of problems we are encountering in cultivation of Arecanut. Two types of mites we are seeing, red mite and white mite. You can see here the red mite, which will suck the sap from the plant, and the plants will become very dull and yellow in color, and photosynthetic area will be reduced. For management of this mites, you can spray Dicofol 2.5 ml per liter or sulfur 3 gram per liter. Spindle bug, it will suck the sap from the spindle leaf, and you can see here a lot of marks on the leaves, so that the photosynthetic activity will be reduced. To manage this pest, we can spray lambda-cyhalothrin 1 ml per liter. Even rugosois whitefly, nowadays it is becoming rampant in Arecanut as well as coconut, even oil palm also. In severe condition only, we can go for spraying of neem oil. We are not recommending any insecticides, so that it will affect the natural parasitoids. That's why you can go for eco-friendly neem oil or neem seed kernel extract. Inflorescence caterpillar, this is also one of the important pests in Arecanut. For management of this, you can spray chlorpyrifos 2 ml or quinalphos. You can see here, we are also conducting a lot of training programs and field visits to sensitize the farming community to manage this menace. And one more pest is pentatomic bug. This can be controlled by spraying of quinalphos. It will suck the sap from young tender nuts, so that nut will fall from the palm. That is also leads to loss of the yield. Root bug, this is major problem in high rainfall areas and Malnad belts. We are also visiting and informing to the farming community how to identify, how to collect, and how to manage the root grub. And for management of root grub, good drainage system and collection and destruction of adult beetles. And this will be done in during rainy season, and application of neem cake 2 kg per palm per year is very essential. And drenching of 0.5% chlorpyrifos 3 liter per palm is advisable. And one more problem we are seeing due to heavy rainfall from the last 3-4 years, snails we are seeing in the orchard. You can see here, earlier it was not damaging much in Arecanut. Now it is also affecting the inflorescence as well as young fronds. For management of this, we have to collect manually. This is also best method, and put it in common salt that will be spoiled, and prepare poison baits. Even commercial formulations are available, metaldehyde, and it is snail kill. It's also available in the market. And as far as disease is concerned, a lot of disease we are noticing in Arecanut, that too in Malnad and coastal belts. Mainly Cholera, fruit rot, and it is also called as Mahali. You can see here the disease incidence. A lot of nuts will fall from the palm. You can see here a lot of fungal growth. Plenty of nuts have fallen when we are visiting the farming community. They are expressing inability to manage this because due to heavy rain, they are unable to spray, just I have mentioned, and labor cost is also very high. For management of this cholera and bud rot, you can go for Bordiac spray before onset of the monsoon and after cessation of the monsoon, and in between once Bordeaux mixture 1% is very much advisable. Apart from that, clean cultivation and removal and destruction of affected parts, that is also very important. Inflorescence dieback, this is also nowadays becoming rampant in Arecanut belt. You can see here the Arecanut will dry due to this Colletotrichum organism. For management, field sanitation is very important. Apart from that, spraying of mancozeb, commonly called as Indocil 2.5 gram per liter, or soft combi product, that is carbendazim 12% and mancozeb 63% vegetable fodder, that is 2 to 2.5 gram per liter is required. If this is not controlled or managed, then you can go for one more spray of the same chemical. One more is Anberoga or Ganoderma wilt. You can see here the Ganoderma grown on the palm, and you can see the affected parts, how it will look. And here we are also visiting to the affected gardens and informing to the farming community what are the important practices to be followed to avoid this disease. Clean field sanitation is very important, and improved drainage system and drenching of hexaconazole 2 ml per liter, 5 to 10 2 ml per liter hexaconazole, 5 to 10 liter solution per palm is required based on the age of the farm. Apart from that, trichoderma and pseudomonas enriched neem cake 2 kg per palm is recommended for application. And one more disease we are noticing is bacterial leaf strut. That is also, you can see here, morning hours when you visit a garden, you can see lot of gummy material on the leaf, lower leaf surface, and farms will dry like this. And for management, field sanitation is very important. Apart from that, prophylactic spray of carbon, copper oxychloride 3 gram per liter, and streptocycline bactericide 0.5 gram per liter is essential. And nowadays, because of continuous rain and a change in the climatic conditions, leaf spot has become rampant. 3 different organisms are responsible for this. And Honorable Home Minister, in his constituency, a lot of problems we have seen. We have visited along with the Honorable Minister and the scientists. We have conducted sensitizing programs in this Hosnagara and Tirthalli parts of Karnataka, where Arecanut is being grown extensively. A lot of gardens have been affected by this disease. Now the severity has been reduced. Government of Karnataka has taken initiative. Immediately, they have announced some package for the management of the disease. Here, very important is spraying of soft and hexaconazole. We can control, manage this disease. Yellow leaf disease, it has also become very rampant in Arecanut growing belts of Sringeri, Tirthalli, Agumbe, and parts of Chikmagalur. This disease also affecting the garden, and yield has been reduced up to 80%. Here, for proper management of nutrients are required, and proper drainage facility, mulching during rainy season. Due to heavy rain, the majority of the nutrients will be leached out from the garden. Hence, mulching is very essential in this garden. And Hedimundige or bun disease, this is also common in dry belts where Arecanut is not being commercially recommended. They are also growing in such type of situations. We are seeing Hedimundige. For management of Hedimundige, proper drainage is required, and nutrient management. And wherever we are finding hard pan of the subsoil, there also this problem is very much seen. And apart from this, location specific varieties we have to grow. The varieties which are not suitable for particular location, we cannot grow. In such situations, we are seeing this Hedimundige or bun disorder. You can see here one side the crown will be turned and it will become pencil-like structure, and internodal length will be drastically reduced, and yield of the palm will be reduced severely. And one more menace we have seen is nut splitting. You can see here nut splitting, and even this nut splitting is in only 0.1%. Means 1 in 1,000 means it is not an important problem. If it crosses 5 to 10%, then only we have to take care, improve drainage facility in the garden, and application of borax, that is 20 gram per palm, and spraying of borax 2.2%. in early stage reduces the splitting, and proper water management is also essential to avoid nut splitting. And one more is sun scorching. Here you can see here palms directly exposed to the sun, and it will damage drastically to the palms. To avoid this, now farmers are practicing application of lime. Apart from the adoption of proper planting system, north-south direction, that is north-south direction deflection of around a 35-degree angle. If you plant the arecanut properly, then you can avoid this sun scorching. And only raising of rapidly growing shade trees on southwestern side also protects from sun scorching. As I mentioned, lime coating, it is followed by majority of the farmers, and use of leaves for protection of the palm is also being practiced. To avoid labor problems and to make laborers more skilled, we are also conducting training programs, workshops in association with arecanut growers on spraying and harvesting by using advanced carbon fiber instruments. It is being widely used. You can see here the cost may be around 60 to 80,000 rupees, and very easily they can harvest and spray, because in old gardens, maybe around 50 or 60-year-old gardens, the height is very high. In such type of situations, this carbon fiber doti, commonly called doti, that will be very much useful to the farming community, and they can the harvest efficiency of the labor may be increased to the extent of 2 to 3 times. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your presentation.
Yes,
Now we will read out the questions from the participants.
yeah.
Just give us few seconds.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, the first question is.
Madam, how only 3 participants? Hello.
No, sir. The meeting is being live streamed, so we are receiving the questions from directly from our website.
Okay. Please tell me.
Live streamed on our website.
Okay.
And the first question is it possible to intercrop these in coconut farms in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka?
No, madam. Actually, arecanut and coconut belongs to the same family. We will not recommend. Earlier in Karnataka, they have practiced this. Instead of that, they can go for in the same patch of land. 50% they can go for arecanut and 50% they can go for coconut. Instead, they cannot go for intercrop in established coconut or arecanut.
Okay. And the next question is.
Yes, tell me, madam.
Where is a good place to buy arecanut saplings in Karnataka?
Yeah, from our university we can purchase. We are also raising a lot of planting material we are selling yearly. Apart from that, Central Plantation Crop Research Institute, Regional Station Vitla, they are also selling. Even University of Horticultural Sciences, Bagalkot, there is a station and research colleges, they are also selling. Different institutes, they are selling quality planting material. Apart from that, even well-established nurseries from the farming community, you can purchase from them. But the thing is, whatever I have explained, the ideal characters, that has to be followed perfectly. Okay.
Oh, okay. And the next question is, how many years the crop will continue to yield? Yeah,
we have seen around 60 to 70 years old also. Now also they are getting economic yield, but 30 to 40 years, no doubt, they will get very good crop, no problem. If they manage in Osnagara, Tirthali, we have seen around 100 years old garden also. Now also they are getting very good yield.
Okay. The next question is from Mr. Shivappa.
Yeah.
And the question is as follows. In Malanad belt of Karnataka, there are so many biofungicides are available. On what basis to rely on?
Okay. Here, while purchasing the bioformulations or biopesticides, you have to purchase from the authorized agencies, maybe universities or ICR institutes or well-known established companies. That itself is good. Instead of keeping faith on others, we have to purchase from established farms. That quality will be taken care. University regular monitoring will be taken care. ICR Institute regular quality control will be taken care.
Okay. And the next question is, sir, why is intercropping not possible with coconuts?
Yeah, coconut being followed, madam. No, in Arecanut, you want to plant Arecanut in coconut?
The participant who has posted this question, can you just clarify on this question?
Please repeat.
Why is intercropping not possible with coconuts? This is the question.
Intercropping means if he is rubbering Arecanut, it is not possible. If he is rubbering different crops, it is possible. Say, for example, coconut plus cocoa, coconut plus pepper, coconut plus other tree spices. That is possible. I have shown some of the pictures that can be followed, but coconut Arecanut cannot be followed. Okay, madam.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Nagarajappa, just Rajini, 1 minute. Sir, can you please adjust your camera, sir? Only
Yeah.
half of your face is seen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now this is fine.
Yes, madam. Please.
Rajini, you can continue.
what is the cost of Arecanut plants?
25 rupees. University rate is 25 rupees per sapling, per plant.
Okay, thank you. And the next question is, do you provide any consultancy for farmers who want to grow?
University, see, this university's main mandate is teaching, research and extension. So many farmers are visiting daily. They are calling to me also. We are giving a lot of information to the farming community, because main aim of the university is disseminate the technology to the farming community.
Okay.
I think you got my point, madam.
Yeah.
Please, next.
Just 1 second. In coconut farm as intercrop, how much Areca plants is required?
No, just now I mentioned that is ruled out. You cannot grow Arecanut in coconut.
Okay, and why it is not good for intercrop?
No, it is not suitable. See, for each and every, compatibility is very important, and they belongs to the same family. Pest and diseases. Apart from that, established this also required particular spacing, particular temperature, late humidity. That cannot be grown. Same family, and moreover, same family belongs to the same family.
Okay.
Because of high rate, many farmers are asking this question.
Yeah, and the next question is, there are some farms in Tamil Nadu where they are trying to grow Arecanut in the middle of coconuts.
No, just now explained. Just now explained. Just now I clarified.
Oh, okay.
Some of the farmers, they are practicing. We cannot prevent. See, now Arecanut, I explained. Basically, it is a crop of coastal belt, Malnad belt, and hillocks. Now it is being extended to acute rain-fed areas. You cannot stop them. They can grow, but consequences are very in future. We don't know what will happen. A lot of problems we can face. That is a major concern. That's why we are not that in problems list. I have mentioned that expansion of area to the unsuitable areas.
Okay. Let me check if any further questions are left. No, I don't find any further questions from our participants.
Okay.
I think we have now come to the end of question round.
Okay.
And Agricultureinformation.com likes to thank you for joining this meeting and making it interesting for our participants and answering all the questions patiently. And now the meeting will be ended.
Thank you, madam.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.